Hey, you guys, welcome back and happy Monday. I just have to start off with reunited and it feels so good. Okay, no singing for me. Jason has a role in the house and Adam cannot sing, but he's not here. So I got away with that little bar. Anyways, we're back to talk about Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards' 18-year-old daughter, Sammy, who has finally, after months, maybe even a year, reunited with her mom on Mother's Day. So we're making strides. Reunited. This makes me happy. All the positive. Listen, if you live in a negative space, negative shit is going to happen in your life. If you live in a positive space and you want the best for everyone, you will get so much positive back. Now, I'm done with my rant. We're back to talk about this thanks to Radar Online. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Charlie and Denise's 18-year-old daughter, Sammy, spent the weekend with Denise Richards, showing that the two are working on repairing their relationship and burying the hatchet in this nasty family feud. You know, we know that she went on TikTok. She said that she was living in an abusive household, whatever that meant, mentally, physically, verbally. I don't actually know. She never really elaborated. She quit school, adopted a cat or two, and moved in with her father. And Denise has been hounded by the paparazzi throughout the whole course of all of this. And Charlie Sheen, well, he got out of paying child support. No more child support for Charlie Sheen. On Sunday, Sammy Sheen, she shared a series of adorable photos with her mom while hanging out in Santa Monica, California. The two posted, a couple of photos, and they were posing outside of a hotspot called Giorgio Baldi on Sammy's camera. And Denise looked to be in good spirits as she had a smile from ear to ear while standing behind her newly platinum blonde daughter. The two being in the same room is a huge deal after Sammy moved out of Denise's what she called abusive household last year, and she moved in with her dad, Charlie Sheen. I mean, that would be interesting to say the least. All of the drama started after Sammy posted a TikTok video in which she wrote, "1 year ago today, I was trapped in an abusive household. I hated myself, would go days without eating or sleeping. I was insanely depressed and I hated school." And then she gave us kind of a catch up with what's going on. And she said, "Now, finally moved out of the hell house, had a spiritual awakening. I own 2 cats. I'm happily single, full of self-love, and I dropped out of high school." She's like #winning. But if you see the photo of them, they both look so good. Denise looks great. Her daughter looks great. And this is the thing. I was reading on social media where people are like, Denise is a bad mom because she shouldn't have let her daughter go, especially not live with Charlie Sheen. That's still her father. So she doesn't necessarily get to make that decision. But Charlie Sheen, I understand that we've heard a lot about him over the past, and it's been I don't even need to rehash. You guys know who Charlie Sheen is. But my point is that is still her father. So to her, that's dad. It's not Charlie Sheen and the partier and like the craziness that comes attached to his name. For her, it's dad. So I think we have to remember that. Okay. A couple of weeks later, Charlie was in court pleading for his child support payments to Denise to be slashed. And we know that they share Sammy and a 16-year-old daughter named Lola. While Denise was out of town, the anger management star appeared before a judge and convinced him to slash his monthly obligation to his ex. Not just slash it, but it was taken down to zero, zip, zilch, nothing. You're not getting a dime from Charlie Sheen, Denise Richards, and he took Sammy into his own house. At the time, sources close to Denise said that she was furious with the decision and believed that Sammy was just being a normal teenager rebelling against rules being put in place. Of course, she's not going to elaborate or give any more attention to the abusive household claims. Honestly, if I were her, I wouldn't either. Sometimes teenagers, for example, I'm going to give you guys an example. Don't get upset with me, but I have a cousin, and my cousin keeps on telling me how much, he doesn't like his parents. And I was like, why, man? What's up? And he's 14. And he was like, well, because they make me sit down for dinner and they make me do my homework and I never get to spend time with my friends. And this is like borderline abuse. And I was like, that's not abuse at all. That is not abuse. They want you to eat dinner and they want you to do your homework. They want you to be responsible and they're teaching you things. Maybe in your mind, you might feel like that's abuse, but welcome to the world, friend. If they let you just run amok, then when you turn 18, you're going to be like, I have no structure. I'm not organized. And my parents didn't set me up for success. They set me up for failure. And then you're probably going to end up being one of those adults who say, you know what, the reason I wasn't successful and I don't have anything in life is because my parents didn't give me all of the tools. I have somebody to blame and I'm going to be an adult victim. You see how this works? Maybe I should be a therapist. Okay, let's keep going. At the time, sources close to Denise said that she was furious with the decision and believed that Sammy was just being a normal teenager and again, rebelling against the rules. An insider close to the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star said, everything is a big party at Charlie's house. She believes Sammy left to go live without rules. I agree with that. I tried to do the same when I was younger. Denise previously said that Lola still lives with her, but visits her father when she wants at his home in Malibu. In the months since leaving Denise's side, Sammy was seen partying in Las Vegas for the Electric Daisy Carnival, which definitely caused some concern. But she's 18. She could do whatever she wants at this point. Now she's an adult. Nobody really gets to tell her what to do. I mean, is she going to make all the right decisions? Probably not. Will there be a few mistakes? Absolutely. But they're her mistakes to make. I mean, anybody watching this video, we can't say that we've done or navigated our entire life without making mistakes and learning from them. The whole point is when you do make the mistakes to grow from them. Regardless, it looks like the family is working out their issues and they're getting back on track. So yay for Denise Richards, Charlie Sheen, Sammy, and Lola, because you never want to see a family split apart. I understand that they have a different dynamic because these children, when she's not a child anymore, but Denise's kids and Charlie's kids, they've grown up in the public spotlight to some degree, but they've at least seen their parents photographed, paparazzi photos, posted on tabloids. You know, they've talked about Charlie, they've talked about Denise, they've ran them through the media circus. It's probably a little bit different for them. I never experienced that with my parents, so I don't even want to pretend like I understand. But guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. What do you think about Denise finally reuniting with her daughter? And everything sounds like it's going to be onward and upward, and I'm excited for her. I think that this is everything. What a great way to start off our Monday, but go ahead with your unfiltered opinions because we know that's exactly what you're going to give. And in the meantime, before you go, don't forget, if you can't catch our live today for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 2, well, just go be a part of the replay crew. And also, don't forget that we are coming up with a new Hot Messy Topics. I want to rename it. I'm posting it in my community tab today. I'm going to do sort of a contest and let you guys decide what we're naming it. I don't want to do popping off on pop culture because I did that with Pops. I don't want to do Hot Messy Topics because I feel like that's a thing of the past. So let's come up with a new name, but don't answer that part in the comment section here. Answer that part in the community tab. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.